Hi, I'm Dr. Ford, and welcome to the Sound Kitchen, Studio C here in Nashville, Tennessee.
My name's Kyle Hershman, and I'm a professional recording engineer at the beautiful Sound Kitchen Studios. Sound Kitchen started in 1991 with two brothers and their mother. Now has 7 studios.
Been in the business for about 22 years now. I started in San Francisco, spitting music at raves and clubs all over. Worked with some notable acts, really artists all over the globe.
I've been in music for 14 years professionally. I've had the privilege of working with people like Trace Atkins, Dolly Parton. It's all evolved a lot. We used to be all analog. We had a tape machine, just rewinding tape, hours in a day. Now everything's so fast and instantaneous. So technology plays a massive part in audio industry now.
For me, the creation of music has really evolved mostly in the digital realm. The way technology factors into my daily routine really is my process. I like to think of myself as a conduit, and I like to get out of my own body for a minute when you're making music. You want to try and achieve that moment where your hands are moving on their own and you're not thinking, should I do this? You just do stuff and it sounds cool. So for the machine to be fighting you along the way is really the last thing you want. So you want things that are going to work every day without any hiccups. So my first computer, you couldn't do anything to it. It crashed all the time. I was always running out of resources. Now I have a beastly Mac tower powered by great RAM and hard drives from Otherworld Computing. One of the things I do a lot of is TV and film scoring. These sample libraries are massive. Sometimes you pull up a 10-part string section and you've got 20 to 30 gigabytes worth of stored data on the RAM cache in any given session on your Pro Tools machine. So you need RAM that can handle that massive load. That's why I've currently got OWC RAM in my machine. They deliver to you in less than a week. You pop it in and it works every time. And I am super stoked with the performance.
So when I got my Mac Mini, I put my Mac Mini in a chassis, which is great. It's super sleek, looks really cool, but I lose access to all my ports. So I got the OWC dock, and it just gives me access to more USB and kind of hooked everything into one thing. And I don't have to worry about taking my Mac out of the chassis anymore. And everyone goes, oh, I've got to get the more expensive computer so I get more ports. No, you don't. Just buy an OWC hub and there you go. You've got all your stuff on it without spending the extra money.
The 4-bay Thunder Bay, split in a redundant RAID system to have one place where all my data can live and then be able to back that up to the internet. It's pretty amazing to watch. When things die, specifically RAM or hard drives, it halts business, and that's really the thing that I can't have. In any situation, I have a dozen people that want to get me on the phone because I'm working on a dozen projects at one time. Oftentimes I make a track for somebody and then you have to send it off to them and wait for them to give you their notes, and then they live in all over the world. So I've got clients in 50 states, I've got them in different countries, so nothing ever really happens immediately. And so because of that, you have to have a storage solution that will stand the test of time and again, ready when you need it. For example, I just got a call from someone I'd mixed a track for a decade ago, like literally a decade ago, and they said, hey, somebody just wants to put this in a TV show because it was a period piece and the music was authentic, so it made sense. And I still have all those drives. I've got 20-something years of data that I'm backpacking still in this machine, and the drives work.
I mean, that should just be the slogan. It just works. You plug it in and it just works. Currently, I'm using the Electron solid state drive. I know I've dropped a hard drive in the past and I've been screwed. It's gone. I've lost everything on it. You drop a solid state drive and they keep going, they keep working, and they're super, super fast. Time is money, and I can't have time down backing stuff up and moving files. It's just taking money out of my pocket and time out of my day. A year or 2 years ago, somebody wants hard drives backed up. It's going to be 30, 40, 50 minutes, 2 hours, depending on the size of the session. Now they can hand me an OWC hard drive and it's going to take all of 5 minutes and they're on their way. And I get to get home to my wife sooner.
My favorite part about producing music, mixing music, really is this kind of idea of a private concert. I just love watching musicians do what they do best. When you get an incredible singer on the microphone in the booth, and I'm the one that gets to hear it, it's a very special feeling. It's almost like I get to be the musicians that I don't have the skill of being for a moment. Maybe I get to live vicariously through them. Also, I love the exclusivity of it, and the fact that I'm getting it before everybody else is super fun. I'm just honored that I get to come make music every day for a living.
Music is different every day. The players are different, the energy is different, the song is different. It's never the same twice. I may work on a country song today, and then tomorrow a heavy metal song, and then when you have the hook in you, and it never gets boring. I've never worked a day in my life. You know, I had a job in high school, and then once I joined the music business, it's not work, it's just fun.
And I think that's really the thing that you have to know when you choose a company. Having the reliability and the longevity of a great company, not only for warranty and sales support that know who I am, but that the components just stay with me. I can't put a price on that.
Anyone that ever asks me, do they need something for their computer, I always send them to OWC, always. For hard drives, solid state drives, RAM, basically anything you need for a computer. I'm kind of like the OWC's spokesperson. I mean, I've literally told everybody about it.
OWC, the speed to create, the capacity to dream.